in India, Dubai, Middle East countries, and Bangladesh as well. And many of my research papers have been published in different international journals. And this is my fifth session with Classcipe. I have conducted 4 more sessions last 2 years. Okay, next slide, please. If we teach today as we thought yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow, said by Mr. John. Okay, so what do I already know about these things? What? How we can integrate 21st century skills in curriculum. Um, this is an interactive slide, so you can able to write in the um, this slide. So just you need to. I hope you already get this in students mode, so student faced. So can you quickly write it in the chat box? You can write. If you want to unmute yourself, that one also you can share, or you can write in a text. How we can integrate 21st century skills in curriculum. We are waiting for the responses. If you want, you can write on the slide. Explicit and implicit teaching of ATL skills, well done, using real life experiences, active learning, assessment based on real life situation, very good, involving the 21st century skills to help accomplish it. Well done, inquiry-based curriculum, grabs, hands-on activities, practical lessons, group activity, well done. Incorporating ATL skills in learning and outcomes. Classcipe is a great tool where you can write your responses. So it's kind of we can see your responses on the slides. If you're able to click on it and the response, then or writing comments, you can do that. We can do this through our EOI. Very good. By developing learner profile attributes in our lesson. Well done. Thank you so much. So yes, how we can integrate 21st century skills in curriculum. We can provide authentic content, need to give feedback, that we need to apply some strategies for giving feedback as well, like 3-to-1 reflections, 3-to-1 reflections, and what I used to know now I know. So this kind of strategies can help our learners to develop their thinking skills, right? Need to give reflection and need to apply different kind of reflection so that frequently, so the students can incorporate how to give feedback, right? And we should inspire to the students to develop their question and answers skills. So they need to asking questions when we start or giving any kind of content, and if they read any blog, they need to, after that, they need to ask questions to the teachers. So we need to give a flow to the students for that. They will be able to asking questions in the classes, and that will help the students to develop their question answer skills. So what is the basic differences between the traditional curriculum with 21st century skills based curriculum? What do you think? How we can differentiate the traditional curriculum and 21st century based curriculum? What the things you have noticed? If you want, you can write on the slides. So, or if you want, you can write in the chat box as well.
Just adding to Mr. Rezuan, those who can access the slides, it's a comment slide, so you can click on the slide and then one text box will appear. You can just fill up your comment in that, and then if you click outside, it will be submitted automatically. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. We have got responses. Teacher-centered, 21st century student-centered. Very good. Any more responses? How we can compare traditional curriculum with 21st century skill-based curriculum? Traditional content-based and 21st century skill-based. Thank you so much. Focus on memorized facts. Traditional curriculum focus largely on academic excellence, while the 21st century's skill-based basis on whole child development. Very good. Following textbooks and set of content. Traditional curriculum focuses more on content knowledge. Traditional is more practical, inquiry-based curriculum for 21st century. Well done. We have got a lot of responses in our interactive slide. traditional education based on the teacher knowledge, and 21st century based on both student and teacher ability and knowledge. Well done. Thank you so much. 21st century make the curriculum come alive and not different from how we live a life. Well done. Thank you so much. What you can say, like in traditional curriculum is more memorizing skills, and in 21st century is more learn through human environment interactions. Like today's session is a great example where teachers and participants that can interact with the workshop leader, right? So we can see the how the things got changed from traditional to 21st century skills-based curriculum. So this kind of strategy we can apply in our classroom, where the students, getting the opportunity for comparing the things. For example, if you're teaching about living and non-living unit in maybe how the world works, or maybe sharing the planet, and we should give them some Venn diagram kind of a visible thinking routine where the students going to think how we can compare the things between past or maybe present or maybe future, and these kind of strategies we should apply frequently in the classroom, so they can develop their practical problem solve skills. How we can develop our curriculum that enhance 21st century skills? What do you think? How we can develop our curriculum? We are from different curriculum background, right? Some of we are from IB, some of we are from Cambridge or IPC curriculum background. So how we can enhance our own curriculum that will be integrated with 21st century skills? You can write on the slide as well if you want, because it is an interactive slide, so you can write it, or you can write even comments.
Yeah, it's a draw slide. So you can click anywhere in the slide and then you can select the text option and you can fill up your comment in that. Thank you. And once you click on the outside, it will be submitted.
We have got some responses. Incorporate in the unit plan in all subject connections with service as actions. Think of learning experience that incorporate the skills. You can see a lot of responses on the slides as well, letting students to involve in the collaborations. First, we need to upgrade ourselves to 21st century skills that can be done through research and implementations, and then learning about the 21st century curriculum, integration content to the curriculum, applying the teaching methods and strategies. Think of learning experiences that incorporate the skills, using the skills to teach the content. Can we get back to our slide? Okay. So if anyone is interested to unmute yourself and want to share something, you can do that. Is there anyone who would like to share about this slide? Okay, so we can move to our next slide. Why do we need changes in terms of digitalizations and globalizations? We are still getting the response in the chat box. I leave students to use brainstorming. Very good, well done. Yes, globalization and digitalization, these both are great skills, and as a part of 21st century skills, in our classroom we always need to think how we can develop our students digital skills, so that they will be able to develop their skills during the content, so during the lesson. So teachers should give both options. So students will get the agency that we say is the choice, voice, and ownership. So students will going to choose the platform how they want to reflect their understanding about any content. So as a teacher, we need to give them opportunities to select a new one which they feel comfortable to reflect. So developing the digital skills, which going to be a part, which is a part basically of 21st century skills, right? So can you write why we need to change in terms of digitalizations and globalization? What to think about these things? If you want, you can write on the slide, or you can write in the chat box. To understand different perspective, to enhance concept-based learning, why do we need changes in terms of digitalization and globalization? To connect with global context, to make knowledge sharing easier, faster. Very good. To enhance students' research skills through his studying years, and later on he could do his own reports. We live in an evolving world. We need to move with the times to make learning functional and practical. Very good. So basically, we are giving the opportunity to the students based on inquiry-based curriculum, encouraging collaborations. When you want to do collaboration, basically we are involving our ICT subjects, or maybe IT. Different schools are saying different names. In technology class, and we can collaborate from one school with other schools, right? And basically these are during the COVID, we enhanced our knowledge, not only teachers, the students and parents, and we want to develop their digitalization and collaboration skills through different kind of collaborations, right? So someone is already to enhance their communicative and collaborative skills. Yes, that help us to develop our digitalization and collaboration. Thank you so much. There are two slides, two options for the teachers. We are going to play one video, and there is one blog. So both of the things we are going to share on our screen, and after that you can reflect your understanding through a strategy. So let's watch this video. Now we're going to read a blog. After reading the blog, we are going to give a reflection.
Those who can access the slides, you can see the website on the window, right side window. So you can just click on the link and you can access the website.
In our next slide, we will have a strategy where you're going to reflect your understanding after reading the blog and watching the video. Here is the slide where you're going to give your reflection. You can use your chat box, or you can write in this interactive slide. Those who completed reading the blog, what are the ideas you have got from the blog, and after watching the video you can reflect your understanding through this strategy. You have got a response. The key of learning and retraining information is making our more connections. Thank you so much, sir. You have got another responses. Communicate first, collaborate with the team, and implement the process. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And creating interesting curriculum connections to make learning more effective, a very key way towards planning for interdisciplinary. Thank you so much. So when we conduct any class for our classroom, we can have both options for the students. Either they can watch video, because we have some students and those love to watching videos. There are some students that love to read blogs or read the reading material. So we can give the both opportunity for the learners, and they can choose. You can apply the barcode. When I take the class and there are some both opportunities, watching videos and reading blogs. So what I make the barcode and pass in somewhere in the classroom, and I ask them to scan it. So the students basically getting the opportunity to choose anyone. They can watch video and then reflect, and they can read blogs and they can reflect. We have got more responses. Thought that we can cater the differentiation. Yes, exactly. Cross curriculum helps in making more connections and making learning meaningful. Well done. So only possible if we collaborate with the teachers and merge the lessons, and this helps the students to see the connections. Thank you so much. Learning steps in the classroom. There is no long-term learning happening. Students don't feel connected. Solution to give them more opportunity to connect with the real life situation. Thank you. Collaboration is the key. So we have got a lot of responses from the participants. Thank you so much. Can we get back to our slides? And this kind of strategy we can apply frequently in the classroom, so quickly we can get the reflections from the students, right? Did you notice any changes from classroom or textbooks to real life learning and virtual environment? And there are three options: yes, I noticed; no, I did not notice; and I'm not sure. So here you can draw which one, or you can put a tick on your screen, right? So you can draw, or you can even want to write a comments. I think you can write in the comments in the chat box. Basically, there's an interactive slide, so where you'll be able to draw. So you can circulate, or you can put a tick. Can you see the screen where the participants are drawing the answers, or find out the correct one? Yes. If you want, you can write your responses in the chat box as well if you're not able to access the slide. Yes, I noticed my students will love virtual lessons as most of them are into tech. Very good. This kind of short questions also help the learners to develop their critical thinking skills, and I'm sure this kind of short quiz or maybe exit card sessions help the students to reflect their understanding quickly. Sometimes some of the students, they don't want to write a lot of reflections, so in that case we can apply this kind of strategy in the classroom, so quickly they can um, draw, or maybe some students, they want to write something, they can write as well, right? So I think this strategy is a wonderful strategy to get the reflection from the students. Can we go to the next slide, please? So what kind of skills and knowledge will our students need in the future? What do you think for developing their different kind of strategies, different kinds of skills? What the things we need to build the students to be, make them perfect for the future? So you can write in a chat box, or if you want, you can interact with this slide. Self-management skills, real life connections, and practical knowledge. What else? Critical thinking, problem solving skills, ability to collaborate with others, emotional intelligence. Well done. Problem solving, critical thinking, social, then collaboration, communication, critical thinking, organizational skills. Okay, problem solving skills, interpersonal communication skills, ATL skills. Thank you so much. Can you go to next slide, please? Okay, so 21st century students' outcomes. So 21st century students' outcomes are the skills, knowledge, and expertise students should master to succeed in work and life in the 21st century. What are those? Real life and career skills, learning and innovative skills, core students and 21st century themes, information, media, and technology skills. So I have got this information from SlideShare blog, so where these skills we can build to the students to face in the in 21st century, and for future as well, right? So can you go to the next slide? Core subject. So some school curriculum, we have like unit based or theme based curriculum. So in that time we are integrating with other subjects. Those are like English, reading language, arts, science, mathematics, world language, civics, arts, economics, history, and geography, right? So when we start any unit, we are integrating with other subjects. Those are really helpful to think in such a way the students can reflect in mathematics, they can reflect in science or arts and language. So teachers, they need to collaborate, they need to have a collaborating meeting, and they need to design a content for the students so they can understand, and they can go deeper, right? Learning and innovative skills, which is really important for our learners to develop their creativity, and they need to be more innovative. And critical thinking and problem solving skills we can apply in mathematics and geography or other subjects. And sometimes you need to give them some case studies to the learners. So those case studies they're going to read, and they're going to solve it, and they can work in a pair in a group, and they need to give the presentation in the classroom. So sometimes we think maybe we have to finish in case study scale, case studies tasks in one lesson. No, it's not possible. We should give them enough time to think. So, and the next day they need to present it through different kinds of strategies. They can use the PowerPoint presentation. They may use it any kind of tools, or they can simply make a poster, and they can present in the classroom. So they can work in a group where they will be able to develop their communication skills, and they're going to develop their social skills, because they're talking with their friends, they're learning from each other's, and then they're solving the case study. So case study is an amazing task which really help the students to develop their problem solving skills. Life and career skills, so it is adaptability, flexibility, social and cross-cultural skills. So when we think about cross-cultural skills, we have units related to these cross-cultural skills, how we can develop their skills to accept others, or develop their adaptability skills. When we have a collaboration with other schools or with other cultures, if even we invite any guest speaker in the classrooms, and they will understand other cultures, and they will respect other cultures. So we need to teach this kind of things in the classroom frequently, in basis on the units, and maybe in the theme, right? 21st century support system. So it is basically we have to think about the assessment, curriculum, interactions, professional development, learning environment for the educators mostly. And when the teachers are, more involved in professional development, if they are developing their content skills, how we need to make content for the learners. When teachers are get the things, the students going to learn from the teachers, right? So what do teachers believe to be their role in the future? Some teachers make the point that they thought that the main role of the teacher in helping students to learn, and that was not going to change, and how that object is accomplished will change. So it is so how can we promote a new flexibility, student-centered ways of learning school culture? So what you think before and what you think now? So it's a kind of visible thinking routine to help students to be independent. Exactly. Thank you so much. So it is an interactive slide. You can write on the slide, or you can write in the chat box. What you think before about how to promote new flexibility, student-centered ways of learning for the school culture? Teacher parent training on 21st century skills. Yes, we need to we need to organize a session for the teachers as well, and parents as well. So parents can get to know what is happening in the classrooms, and they can support as well in the at their home. Boys and choices for any kind of tax involvement. Thank you so much for your responses. Presenting their thinking in the way they want. Exactly. So you should give the students choice, boys ownership, project-based learning, PBL, reflections. Thank you so much, everyone, for your great ideas. Creating opportunities to for self-initiative projects initiated by the learners. So and let them be more exposed to peer assessment. Yes, there's a great example, peer assessment. So when one group of students are presenting their project, the other group of students, they can assess them, right? And we need to teach them, you need to be very principled, you need to be very honest, when you should not be biased when you're assessing your peers. Listen to their ideas and work on them. Perform problem solving reflections. Thank you so much. Can you go to next slide, please? How to design 21st century skills and incorporate with the curriculum. What do you think? What can be the 3 steps where we can apply different kind of different types of 21st century skills, and that is basically incorporate with our curriculum? So what are 3 major steps we can apply in the classroom? So can you please write on the slide if you want it, because it is an interactive slide, or you can write in the chat box. We have got responses. Choose the skill you want to implement. Step 2, plan how to implement. And step 3, do the activity and ask students to reflect. Thank you. This kind of strategy we can apply in the classroom. mostly when we ask the students to make a project, uh, that time we can ask them what are the steps you want to apply when you're preparing the projects for the classroom. So this strategy also can be they can give a reflection through writing a simpler paper, or they can discuss in the classroom what are the major steps should be to follow for preparing a project in the classroom. Then we have got a response to is a set of skills to be connected with the UI unit of inquiry, so that this could be implemented in the classroom. Step 2, collaborate with the departments. And step 3, set examples for students. And there is a step 4, very good, be consistent. Thank you everyone for responding very quickly. Can you move to our next slide? Now you need to write the learning objectives, task, strategy, and skills based on what? How your learners can develop collaboration skills. So our main concept is collaboration skill. We have to develop the students' collaboration skills, and you need to design a task along with the strategy, tools, skills, and learning objectives to demonstrate your understanding about 21st century skills. So quickly, you can write, or even if you want to unmute yourself, you can say 4 things. First is the learning objectives. Number 2 is tasks. Number 3 is strategy or tool you want to apply in the classroom. And number 4, obviously, is collaboration skills. So you can write only one. There are 2 boxes. If you want to write 2, that's fine. Is this a text to be uploaded? No, you can just write in the chat box, or if you want to write in the this interactive slides, you can do that, or you can unmute yourself and you can share as well. The concept is collaboration skills. So how are you going to implement a task in the classroom that will help the students to develop their collaboration skills in the classroom? I've got responses from Forman. Step 1, review curriculum overview. List down skills you want each grade level to acquire, add them in each term. Step 3, break down them in the lesson plan. Thank you.
Yes, Miss Safia, please unmute and you can say if you want to say something.
Thank you. Good morning. Just wanted to say it's difficult for me to type all of that. I'm not able to access the slides, so I just quickly will share my thoughts. If I ask for the learning objective, would be probably to make a concept map of how rocks are formed. So their task would be to make the concept map. They are put in groups to come up with the concept map. The strategy would be brainstorming, and they'll be given charts to make their maps. And the skills would then be collaborative skills in this case, where the students collaborate with the other students and prepare one concept map for the how rocks are formed. I'm not sure if this is right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well done. We have got another responses.
Okay, I want to just, Mr. Rosa, I just want to tell about the science. The learning objective will be, this is for primary, and the students are able to learn the names of the organelles and its functions in the cell, whether it's a plant cell or animal cell. The task will be, they'll be making a model of the cell and organelles. The strategy or the tools will be, they will be provided with the clay, pencils, or chart paper, collage, anything. Skills is the collaborative, communicative, and teamwork.
Well done. Thank you so much, Miss. Is there anyone else wants to share? We have got one response in the chat box. Objective, improving listening skill. Task is listening the story and answering. Strategy and tools is open-ended and selected responses, and skills that are going to develop communication skills. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have got another response. Objective, the title of our lesson. Okay. I think this is the last slide response. Task is viewing and images and presenting understanding about the natural resources, making connection with the SDGs, sustainable development goals, and what will be the strategy and skills. We have got another responses. Objective is the delegate roles, and the task is prepare a poster presentations, I think, and tool supply learners with resources and task specific rubrics to assess their product skills and being able to delegate roles among groups, and it's a very important and skills for their future career. But thank you so much. Okay, communication skills. Thank you. Can you get back to our slide? So what are the 3 things you take away with you from today's session? Can you please write, or if you want to unmute yourself, you can share with us. What are things you have, things that you have learned from today's session, and what are the things you're going to apply in your classroom to develop your students' 21st century skills? Okay, so we have got a lot of responses. Being more mindful while planning, the importance and application of 21st century skills, giving opportunities for being critical thinkers, different strategies to implement strategies, and voice, choice, and ownership for the learners to develop their students' agency, right? Then we have got another response on the slide. Personally, I will start reading more articles about 21st century skills. Very good. I will make sure to implement them in my lesson plans, share what I learned today. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss. Cross-curriculum change mindset about 21st century learning, how to enhance 21st century skills for applications. Learning has moved from being teacher-centered to being student-centered. Very good. Learning needs to be practical. Learning should be enhanced 21st century skills. It should be incorporated with the curriculum. Importance of application, implementing different strategies for reflection and cross-curriculum. Informed integration of 21st century skills. Well done. Thank you so much. Connection and student agency.